Sit down. Sit down. Oh, I thought that was him. Oh, boy, it's cold kicking my butt. Whatever. Yeah, the cold for I don't know how long. All right. Hello and welcome to Shanthebaby. And I'm doing a reading on how the Trump administration will affect Social Security. Okay. And Social Security is for people who are disabled, people who are of a certain retirement age. Okay, of course, we all know that, but I just like to make a little introduction of what it is. Okay. And they are looking, the Dodge or Doge, I guess, Department of Governmental, whatever. Anyhow, it's just a department that it's like a think tank. It's not a real, true and tried department. I do have a video talking about that, the Doge or whatever, you have it. And they like to make a lot of recommendations as to take money out of public coffers so that they can put it in their private pockets. Okay, so that's all what that is. So we want to see about this because these are programs that are important to the people that I love. Okay, because there are people in my family that are disabled. There are people who are of the age. Okay, and we have here the tower and we have the money. Okay, so that's completely worrying, but we shall see as the reading proceeds. But that is quite the energy of that Dodge and Doge or what have you, whatever they're calling it. They're evaluating the money. Okay, hola, Julia. They're evaluating the money. Okay, how much money can we squeeze from this program? They're not really concerned about the health and wealth of the poor, your poor grandmama, your great auntie, your little niece who has cerebral palsy or something like that. That is up under, somebody else's work thing. They're not concerned about that. Okay, Social Security, they're not concerned about that. They don't care. They only care that the money is being executed from whatever public coffer you have, hello Nancy, and is given into them and put into their pockets, all of them. Okay? So that's why they want to do it. It's all about money. It's just flipped out. It's not about the hair and the wealth and the care. If anyone thought that 45 was caring for them, then I have 9 bridges underneath my bed that I can sell to you. But that's neither here nor there. So let's go on with this reading. How will the Trump administration affect Social Security for your grandmama, for your auntie, for your nieces that is maybe running up under, I don't know what's going on. But there's a lot of different people out here with a lot of different conditions. We're talking about unhealthy people. And they will be trying to take money from these people. All right, let's see. How will he affect it, if any? I've always got the general feeling before you putting down the cards that it's only a certain thing that they can do. And how I felt is that they You know, hopefully I'm correct, okay? But I'm not infallible, okay? I feel like they'll try to mess with Social Security, but they will only get like to take a few extra dollars from the old people or from your disabled niece. They will be trying to take at least $60 to $70 out of their check, okay? And I think that's as far as they can get it, okay? And $60 to $70 is the difference from old people eating and older people and disabled people paying their rent, which would probably equal up to $1,600 a month, $2,000 a month, depending on where you live at, the region that you in. And the $60 or $70 could really decide whether an old person can eat. You don't know, because everybody's situation is on tentative states. Some people is on real tentative states that $30 to $40 matter to them. All right, so let's see. And first off, before I even start going into the reading, I've got Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, and I got the Seven of Swords and some restrictions. Now, I've been getting this lately, even though they say that Trump is going to get in. Trump is going to get in. Okay, that's maybe a given, but you know, some people are under the impression that it's not a given. Okay, and I'm not here to dispute or not dispute, but what I've been generally getting is that not if these two people are still there. Okay, that's not what I'm saying, but it's the essence of Kamala, which I always get as the Queen of Hearts, and Biden I always get as the King of Cups. They're going to be restricting some behaviors, okay? I know they are no longer in the administration. They are no longer going to be holding much power for the Democratic parties, but I've got this in readings and I can't really explain it. It's like the ghost of Kamala and the ghost of Biden is still going to be around somehow. I don't know if they put something in place that even if he comes into the presidency, that he won't be able to shake it so much and jostle it and cause disturbances to your grandmama, to your aunties, to your disabled niece. You know, that's just what I see. It's like some remnants of Biden and Kamala will be restricting and protection. Some protections have been overlapped in there, okay? I don't know for how long these protections will last, but for this moment, they're not allowed to rut it and gut it just as they want to. That's just how I feel. So let's see if the reading goes along with my, you know, my general spiritual feel of the situation, okay? All right. I do feel like they will be allowed to fiddle with the age restriction, okay? I feel like whatever they do, this is my feeling, like they will be able to mess with the age restriction. That age restriction is going to be going up tremendously. I think they'll be moving it towards 70 or something like that, which is, you know, really distressful for people who, like, you know, is close to 65 or and close to their retirement, okay? So I do feel that they'll be able to mess with the age of that. Oh, Lord, hold on a minute. I got all kind of cards dropping all over the floor. Hold on. All right, yeah, I got that. Some of these things that they are trying to do will be litigated, okay? I don't know how, but some things that they are doing are going to be litigated. And people are going to hold it up in court and try to see the legality of it, okay? Somebody really is going to try to see the legality of whatever these changes they are trying to implement. Let's see. At the heart of the matter, we have the death card, which is endings. Okay. They really want to end it. Okay. This is the Trump administration and Doge and all of that crap. They're trying to put an end to it. Like they do not have a very good feel to me towards the disabled, the sick, and the lame. I feel like they are very what can I say? They feel, I'm trying to put it in as best way as I can, like you they feel like you are at death's door anyway, and maybe you are wasting the resources. Okay, that's the nicest way I can put it. That's their feeling, okay, towards the people that are on Social Security. Okay. All right. All right. Let me put some on top of that death card. They want an ending to it. If they could say right now, this is what they want, that whoever's receiving Social Security now, that's it. Now, we're going to take that money right there and do something with it. But they lying. They're not going to take the money and do anything fruitful for them, the people. They're only going to put it in their pockets. So when they run away in the next 4 years, their pockets will be full. Social Security will be ended and everybody will be looking crazy. Because they like to take things away, but they never like to put anything back or make any sense and build an actual program themselves. No, they would like to dismantle the program and leave it as it is, and shit to the wind. So this is going to, when they try to do these things, this is going to be in the fuck around and find out phase. That's all over the internet. So this is going to be a fuck around and find out phase for all the people who are on Social Security, who gave their vote to this person, and he's trying to take more income from you, and you are spending more on food, more on medicine, and it will continue to rise and rise. And you will be left a disabled person on the streets. But that is the fuck around and find out phase that some of us find ourselves in because we gave our vote. We gave our support. 3 of Cups. Not we. I'm just saying in general because I did not. We gave our support. I'm looking at it from their point of view. Gave the support to you, but now you want to end it for me. I never thought you'd end it for me. Just to fuck around and find out. They want to end this. All the celebrations of people making it to 65, getting their little retirement, trying to make a living off of that little crap. It's appreciated. But it's a little bit, okay? For the old people who by themselves, it's a little bit. They don't have enough income. And they only want to do this. This is 7 of Swords is coming up on the ending. So this is some getting away with something's lies, deceit, manipulation, theft, and cheating. They only want to do this to embody themselves. The cards is telling you what is going on here. This is only to embody. This is not to make Social Security solvable, for future. No, this is none of that. It's just to end it, put more money in their pocket, and down with the rest of us. All right, let's see. And then we got a 2 of Pentacles. This is the challenge, okay? We got 2 of Pentacles on top of 2 of Pentacles, okay? So something is unstable, probably them. Their plan to destabilize something and give nothing to somebody will cost them the midterms, okay? If they're interested in taking money from your disabled grandma and taking money from your disabled niece and leaving her with no money, and then go around and mess with a Medicare or Medicaid, and then drive the price of food up farther than it's going, this could cost them. This could cost them, and this is the challenge. People do not like you messing with their money. What they budget is what they budget is, and especially old people. Old people do not play about money. Not a penny off, not a quarter off. Not a quarter, a quarter. I'm from the South. Not a quarter off. And this going to be a challenge. Because I don't care if the oldest person, 90 years old, was the fervent Trump supporter. When somebody goes to messing with his check, he going to clearly be unsupported. Okay? Let's see. We got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. What did I tell you about them old people? They gonna fight, okay? Even if they ain't got but, one working arm and they in a wheelchair. Oh, they gonna fight you about their money because that's what the old people do. This is the Five of Swords. They don't play around. Their generation is wasn't nobody gonna take nothing from me. Ain't nobody gonna get nothing from me because I work for that. That's mine. Okay. So when you get those old people riled up, this gonna be your challenge. You're gonna get those old people riled up. Once the old people don't have any money to live anywhere, then they gotta live with their daughter or their son. And guess what? Their son and their daughter got their own life now. And people are not really trying to be entangled with taking care of older people. Some people do, but some people do not. And then you're gonna have another disgruntled person in the fuck around and find out. The person who actually have to take care of the old person once you take their money. Then they daughter gotta take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. In the sky, they're thinking about the abundance, okay? But the abundance is going to be blocked in some way. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow, dependable. They know this. Old people are dependent upon what the hell they gonna get that month, and they already done spent it on what this medicine, this whatever they done spent it on. They know that this gonna be a strategic haul, a hard ass haul to take this money from these old people. But they see that they have abundance in that system. There is money that they can skim off the top. They really want all of it. This is the Empress here. This is abundance. They want it all, but they know they can't have it all. So they're going to have to settle for getting slow and steady stuff shaved off of it. Like, well, we'll go down $20 or $30. But they see the prize. They see the prize. But for some reason, I feel like they're not able to get to the prize. They're able to just skim off the top a little bit that the Deej, or whatever, Department of whatever they talking about, is not going to be able to do it. Let's see. Oh, no. And this is at the bottom of the reading. This is the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Okay, what you want to do off into the future is very difficult for you. You're finding resistance. I don't care if they have 9 powers of House of Republicans. The Republicans are only going to go so far with you as to, is anybody going to vote them in for the next election in the next term? Believe me, they think about that more than they think about rump the bump. So this is very difficult. This what they're trying to do and go into the future and trying to wrangle money of Social Security into something future like Bitcoins. I'm not sure what they want to do here, but it's very difficult. It's going to be difficult. It's not a move. This is a big, slow, cloggy system, the Social Security. It's been made years ago, and it's a big, messy system. And in order to move that and take all the money out of it, it's going to take some years, and you're going to have to get messy. And you're going to really have to be dedicated. You're going to have to be dedicated to move that big cloggy system and try to get all the money out of it and make all the old people in poverty. Again, we have Biden coming up, which is the King of Cups. Or this just could be, even though, like I say, even though the Democratic Party does not have a lot of power, the Republicans don't have what you call a super majority. They only have a majority. All right. So at some point, somebody got to work with somebody at some given point. Okay. But there is still the remnant of Biden and Kamala that's still there. Okay. And they are blocking it and making it difficult in some way. I don't know how, but they are doing it, and it is done. Okay. Let's see. In the past, people have talked about wanting to mess with Social Security. It has come to no avail to either one of them. It's such a slow, big, clunky system. You would have to be God to unravel it. Okay, let's see. 8. And if you unravel it, please have something there. In the past, people have evaluated. This is the 7 of Wands. They evaluated, the Republicans in the long run have evaluated Social Security, but they all walked away, okay? Because this is Five of Cups is going to do. Five of Cups is going to start grief. It is loss. It is people's emotions being coming into, and you are never going to be allowed to go, to hold office again. I don't care what political side that these old folks on. And when you're disabled, you disabled, okay? And you're not a disabled Republican. You're not a disabled Democrat. You stand to get your money, because one thing about all of us, we do have to live in a house if we can so afford to. All right. In the near future, we got something put on hold, put on ice. This is the Hermit. This is something you're not going to get done. You can go in and do your think tank about it with the Doge. All right. But then this is not an action oriented card. This is a sit right there card and think about this. So let's see what they're sitting and thinking about. The new ideas. Okay. They might have to keep those new ideas under wrap. 10 of Cups. This is the families. And then you got to think about, this family card means a lot of things. Not only the families that depend on Social Security, that is, you got some people who are disabled and they're the head of the household. That's different people houses run in a different fundamental ways. So this is also the Republicans, okay? Not your whacked out crazy Republicans, the MAGA Republicans. These are your what can I call them? These are your gently racist Republicans, just the normal ones with a little tang of racism in them. This is them. They don't like what's being said. Okay, when you start talking about, we're gonna take some of this from the old people, take it from your disabled niece, grandmama, granddaddies. The public is in an uproar of, no, you're not gonna mess with my grandmama. No, you're not gonna mess with my niece, because my niece stay over there by herself and she take care of herself. She got her own house and her own stuff she doing, and I got my own little life, and I'm not trying to shake that so I can go take care of grandmama all the way. I'll come over there and see grandmama, okay? But I'm not about to have take grandmama in the house and then they not. Some people just ain't built like that and ain't doing that. That's not me though. And they are going to be like, we might need to stop talking about this. You might need to evaluate what you're going to do. Because if you leave them folks out in the cold without the money, or you up the age so much, people going to feel defeated before they even began. And especially the ones who are getting closer to 65, and then they're going to be cut out as soon as they try to raise the age. And this is also in the future, near future. This is going to be, again, cut off by some type of litigation, lawmakers, things of that nature. So whatever they plan on doing, it's not going to be to the extent that they want. This is the how they're coming from rules and regulations. Even though they have all these super majority, not super majority, just a majority. Even though they're taking over both sides of the Senate and the House, and the president is sitting in it Republican, they still have laws and regulations and rules that they have to keep in place. If these are some rules that can't be changed, or these rules have a time limit, then you can't go around these rules here. All right. So they're not going to get what they want all the way to just cut the system dry, and also leave the people. They may get their way in lowering something, but I feel like it's going to come right back. It feels like whatever they're doing, there is somebody else that is working against them. I don't know who it is, okay? But they're going to be providing them more money, and the money to replace what happened. So whatever you got unreplaced, so your $70, I say anywhere from, to me, I feel like anywhere from, I think the most would be like 70. I wouldn't even go past 80. But again, different people lifestyles depends on that money. But they're not going to do what they want. What they really, really want is for you to get maybe $100 a month, and then that'll be it. And then you'll call it a day. Okay, this is the environment they're in. They're in a terrible environment. This is not a landscape of great policy making. This is not a landscaping of I have a plan. This is a shitty place to be, and a shitty place to make plans. This is unorganized. These are people who do not know what the hell they are doing, okay? So it's going to be so chaotic. these people in the White House, okay, and then we got your lawmakers here. There are some lawmakers that are against this trash bucket economy of slicing off everything from poor and from the old people and then giving it to yourself. Some people ain't with that, okay? And it could be some Republicans. I don't know because I don't know all of them. But there are lawmakers who are not with that. And they are going to fight it as best and close as they can. But just keep in faith. Keep in faith that it's not going to be, if they get their nasty hands on stuff, that it won't be to an extent where you can't pay your mortgage, or it may be to a point where you might have to go to the food pantry because you might lose $70, and we don't know what your bills are, okay, what you're doing. But just keep the faith that they are not succeeding in what they do. They just are not. And they so unorganized, they so uneducated for the positions that they feel, till again the system is the Social Security system is clunky, big bureaucracy, and it is indebted in the bedrock. And these people here won't even get to the top level soil. So that's how I feel. So that makes me feel good for the nieces who is disabled, the aunties and the grandmamas and the granddaddies, and some people got great granddaddies and great grandmamas. I feel very empowered by this reading, that my feelings match the reading. They're not going to get exactly what it is they want to get. There's victory for the people. This is the people, I think. We got the Six of Wands and we got the Fool card. This is the higher Fool card. New beginnings, okay? This is victory and new beginnings for the people. These people probably will be blowed out of their position or something. Something's going to happen with these people that's in these positions that's trying to subjugate poor people. And something new is going to come along. This seems like this is success for the excuse me, for the recipients of Social Security. This is the happy family, and this is the people working together. Just have faith that there is somebody working with us, okay? Working with the people that is on Social Security, working with the people that is disabled, working with grandma. They got folks that lawmakers, they signing laws and papers. So every Republican is not a monster, and every Democrat is not an angel. So we know that. But I feel like there are some Republicans, I really feel, that is working to not gut this system, because they know as well that their constituents are on Social Security. Social Security is just not for Democrats. So they have to keep that in mind. And please keep in mind that the spirit of Kamala and the spirit of Biden is restricting these people from the nasty thieving ways, okay? They not in office maybe, but the spirit of them and the spirit of the Democratic Party and the spirit of some of the Republicans who ain't sick in the head is working. All right. So that is my read to how the Trump administration will affect Social Security. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Shanthebaby. You can look for me, type it in the search box. It is all together, Shan the and Baby. And please like, share, subscribe. All of my videos. Come on. I need some more subscribers and I need some more view counts. All right. And I appreciate you if you have watched. I do private readings. They just $25. Nobody else has got $25 readings. Everybody got 100, 300 readings. I'm just $25. That's all. So if you need it, you need a question answered, I can answer it for you to the best of my knowledge. And I appreciate and love everybody who watched these videos. Amen, amen, amen. Ashe, ashe, ashe.